Hello and welcome to One Man Renegade Productions YouTube channel. I'm your host, Yarnberg B, and it's Monday, and there's no blaster box in front of me, so that means it's time for Mail Time Monday. Yes, I got some more packages to open up today. But if you did miss Blast Off Monday, I should say, go check that out on the channel. But if you missed any previous Mail Time Mondays, there should be a link up there, so go check out those, or just search the page, check out the playlist. Go check out all the other videos, all my videos, and then be sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and also check out the links in the description for all my other internet-related stuff. Okay, so we got 7 packages for today, so we'll open those up, see what's in them, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, first up, we got from Topps. Box from Topps Collectibles. Assuming cards of some nature. Wouldn't don't know what I'd order from Topps that wasn't cards. But let's see exactly what these are. Alright, it is going to be hobby box of Allen and Ginter X. Now it's funny, they don't actually say X on them, but they're like Allen and Ginter Black, but they're X, I guess. That's what they were marketed it as when I bought them from Topps.com. Allen and Ginter X. I believe that's what they're called, unless I'm just making it up. No, I'm pretty sure. But they like get the black borders, kind of a trimmed down set. They don't have all the crazy inserts and stuff that Allen Ginter usually has, but you do get one mini autographed per box. There's also short prints, and I believe there's parallels and stuff, but it's a lot smaller set than the regular Allen Ginter in terms of just like there's not so much gimmicky stuff going on so much with all the weird insert sets and you know, rip cards and dinosaur bones and whatever, but you know, still get an autograph, and there could be some cool stuff in there, so they'll open that up at some point down the line on the channel. All right, next up, got Amazon package. Let's see what we got in here. It is a pump, an all sport ball maintenance kit. Yeah, so I don't know what happened to the one I had. I think someone borrowed it and never returned it or something along those lines. So I had a couple of balls in the garage that need some air, and so I was like, all right, I'll get up another pump. Although I don't know what happened to the one I had, because I had one. It was an older one. I feel like I had another one, which I don't know what someone borrowed it or took it, or I don't know what I did with it. But either way, it's a new pump with the comes with some needles, got the extension thing, got a nice little baggie, and the air pressure gauge, which is an important little added benefit to that. All right, why is this thing all off kilter? Sorry. All right, next up, got this from Fanatics. Now it's kind of funny because it's like Topps is owned by Fanatics now, so it's like, I don't know. It's weird that you go on Fanatics.com and they, you know, obviously sell Topps stuff, but then you can also buy stuff from Panini, which is like, wait a minute, seems a little weird. But I know they had like deals in place with them prior to obviously them taking over Topps. But it is kind of weird to, you know, because you obviously can go to Topps.com, buy Topps stuff. You go to Panini.com and buy stuff. But then, like, you know, it's weird to have to be able to buy Panini stuff on Fanatics. I don't know, it's just weird. But anyways, here's some basketball stuff, some basketball blasters. Select 22-23 and Mosaic 22-23. So we'll be opening these up at some point down the line. for Blast Off Monday, which again, if you missed Blast Off Monday earlier on today, I have no idea what I opened up since I'm recording this way before I'll record that video. But go check it out. I'm sure it was something cool. Don't know what sport, but I'm sure it was something cool. All right, moving on. It's just, is this also Fanatics? Yes, this one is also Fanatics. So let's see what's in here. It says, do not open with Sharp Object. Well, too bad. I'm opening it with Sharp Object. And I was going to say, I think this goes along with that. It was all part of one order, and they split it up into like 3 different orders, which I don't think I've gotten the 3rd shipment yet, but regardless, it is some more blaster boxes for basketball 22-23 Flux, along with 21-22 Select. Interesting. I don't know why I went back a year, but apparently I didn't have any 21-22 Select, so I felt like I needed some, maybe? I don't know. And then 22-23 Optic, which I believe I have a mega box, but I didn't have a blaster box. And then 22-23 Chronicles. So plenty of basketball blasters to go around for Blast Off Monday on future Monday videos. So there we go. We got all sorts of basketball blasters. See if we can find some good stuff in these on future videos. All right, so what else we got going on over here? Those trash out of the way. All right, next up we got, I believe this is Walmart. Don't know what my Alexa doing. Making noises. This is from Walmart. Let's see what I grab from Walmart. Get some boxes of Topps 2023 holiday mega boxes. So 3 of these. These are always fun to open up. I usually save them for Christmas related videos, but by the time you're watching this, we'll be past Christmas. So I already opened up one of these for Christmas time. And if you missed that, go check it out in the previous years and stuff. Now I was trying to go backwards and work my way forwards, but then I realized if I keep on buying one every year, I'm never going to catch up. But it's fun to go back to some of the older ones, because I think this year the plan was to open up 2019. I think because when I started doing these videos in 2020, I opened up 2016 and then 17, 18. So yeah, it would have been 2019. But regardless, here's some 2023 that at some point will be opened up. So come back in like bunch more years, and maybe I'll open them up. I don't know. Maybe just for fun, one day I'll have Christmas in July or something and open one up, or I don't know. Who knows? Got way too much stuff for way too many. I have way too many boxes for videos, I think, at this point. But the new stuff comes out, I want to check it out. But then it just gets in the queue, gets stuck in the queue. All right, we got 2 more packages to go. I think they are sort of related, and I'll explain. But let's do the smaller one first. This is from WWE Shop, which is now run by Fanatics. Fanatics runs pretty much everything sports-related memorabilia at this point. I feel like, because they run MLBshop.com, they run the NBA shop, online shop, NFL, NHL, probably other sports I don't even know have websites. But yes, okay, so if you remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't, it would be a couple months back at this point, my first return, when I returned back in October with if I can get this thing out, with the Mail Time Monday videos, I opened up a couple packages that were kind of banged up, including one that contained this. Now, unfortunately, since they were sitting like in, at my house that I hadn't opened them, I really wasn't really able to return it and get like a new one or something like that. But luckily I had some Fanatics Fan Cash or something, or whatever it's called, Fan Cash, on my account, and this popped up and I was like, oh, you know what? It's basically free. So cool. So I got a one that's not all banged up for my collection. So there you go, Triple H Skull King on throne there from... I can't remember which WrestleMania that would have been. 32 maybe? Oh, one of those WrestleManias. 31? No, 31 was when he did the Terminator thing. Must have been 32. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's keep rolling. And this is from Entertainment Earth, which was where the other one was banged up and from. I think this was other stuff from that order that finally got shipped. Because I made this like big order, I think it was like back in July, maybe June. And then a lot of the stuff was pre-ordered, but then they all sort of started coming out in different times. And they just, unlike some companies that wait till the entire order is complete to ship stuff up, they'll ship stuff when they get it. So... yep, this was part of that order. It is the... Come on. The Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this is all kind of jacked up, too. These never ship well. Unfortunately, the bigger pops never ship well. It is Stone Cold Steve Austin with Ice Machine. Now, it's interesting that they call it Ice Machine, because when I think of an ice machine, I think of like, something that makes ice, like for your drinks. Like, oh, it's, you go to the hotel and they're go to the ice machine and get ice. Now, I know Zamboni is a brand name, but they're called ice resurfacers. So I'm surprised they couldn't just call it an ice resurfacer. But I don't know. But unfortunately, yeah, this box got a little banged up too. Oh well. Just can't have nice things, apparently. But anyways, there's, Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Ice Machine from an episode of Monday Night Raw. Interesting, they have his El Segundo Steve Broken Skull IPA logo there. That's an interesting twist. I didn't realize that. Huh. That's a weird one. But, okay. Cool. Figured just have WWE related stuff, but apparently they made some sort of deal with the beer company there. With, obviously, Steve Austin has his own beer with El Segundo Brewing in California. I've had it once. It was all right. But yeah, Pops Rides, Steve Austin, for an episode of Monday Night Raw when I believe, if I remember correctly, and this is gonna, this is gonna test my knowledge and memory of old wrestling stuff. I believe it's from... it must have been the night after... what was the name of that paper? Was it Unforgiven? I don't know. Or Breakdown? Was that what it was called? I can't remember. It was the one after he got pinned by Undertaker and Kane at the same time, and then like the next night on Raw, Vince McMahon was gonna announce who like the champion was, and then he came out and like interrupted on a Zamboni, but that may have been a different. I don't know. Either it was sometime in that time frame, because then there was the one he came out with the beer truck too, but that was The Rock, so that would have been later. I think it was run on, because I remember there was like, I feel like there was a belt in the ring, but it was like an old belt. It wasn't the new belt, which was weird and made no sense. And he was gonna announce who the champion was, but then Austin came out and attacked him with the Zamboni, riding the Zamboni, and then he got arrested, I believe. But then Vince got mad at Kane and Undertaker because they didn't like protect him, and then they beat him up and broke his leg. If I remember all this correctly, let me know. It would have been September of 1998. I think it was called Breakdown. I think the pay-per-view was called Breakdown, I believe. Because then they had the next pay-per-view, which might have been No Mercy or something like that, or Unforgiven, one of those two. No, because Unforgiven, I think, would have been earlier in the year. I don't know. Now I'm just trying to remember old wrestling stuff. Because then Austin was the referee for Kane and Undertaker, but then he refused to count, and then Vince McMahon fired him. But then Shane McMahon rehired him, which then made no sense because then Shane McMahon just turned on him at Survivor Series. It was like, what was the point of any of that? Anyways, I don't know. I'm just babbling now. But anyways, thank you everyone for watching. If you want my old wrestling reviews, I don't really have them. I used to kind of do them on my podcast, but I've kind of stopped doing the podcast recently. More focused on, well, I wasn't really focused on anything for a while, but now I've kind of focused on the channel. But yeah, go check out all my other videos. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, watch all my videos. Videos posted every day, sometimes multiple day. Like today, earlier on, Last Off Monday, if you missed it, go check it out. But if you subscribe, hit the notification, you'll just get a notification every time videos up ready to watch. And all that goodness. But also, like, share, comment, all that fun YouTube goodness. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're still watching and listening to me babble on, yeah. I mean, maybe I got some of that right. my wrestling history lesson, or maybe I didn't. I may be misremembering, but it was sometime in that time frame. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe, have fun. Talk to you next time. Bye.